Welcome to Moicon Use Cases, to help you optimize production in your factory today. Calculating production costs and return on investment for production conditions has never been easier. You will learn how to prepare a cost estimate and see the benefits of a given example. In order to prepare files correctly in your Excel, please follow the steps. In Windows, click on Start Typing Control Panel, select it, and go to Region. Click Additional Settings. Next to decimal symbol, select a full stop. After the simulation of the process analysis is completed, a report will be shown. In the report, go to the Exports tab, and then download the template and export the CSV file. Open Excel template. To make sure CSV files will come with the right decimal symbol in your Excel expand file, choose Options and then Advanced. You can checkbox Use System Separators or select a full stop in decimal separator. Before you start working on the spreadsheet, click Properties and select Unblock for security, then apply an OK to be able to take full advantage of the features. Choose Enable Content and you are ready to go. The CSV file contains data on the flow of goods and the times needed to calculate the final cost of simulations and forecasts. Select Import CSV and choose Exported PA Analysis file. Excel will ask if you want to save the information to the system clipboard. You can choose Yes or No. Select the currency in which the cost estimate values will be shown. Then set the rates in the tabs one by one for your conditions. The Source Rates tab allows you to set the cost of a part for each simulation object. Also, you can set purchase of the machine cost, which will be needed to calculate the return on investment. The Processor Rates, Buffer Rates, and Connector Rates tabs allow you to set the labor and energy costs for each simulation object as well as purchase of the machine cost. The Production Cost tab will show the final simulation results, for example, the total production time for each machine, the total cost with each factor, and the cost of goods sold for 1 unit of product. You can also find forecasts broken down into increments over time and production volume. Return on Investment tab will show invested amount and returned amount from simulation according to amount and cost of goods sold price. You can set the cost of goods sold price and switch the number of years investment to see annualized ROI. Above forecast will allow you to see the outcome of ROI according to units sold in the future. If you want to make modifications, add the objects to the process analysis in the app and export the CSV file again. You can use the buttons in the first tab before pasting. Clear only rates or clear all input data. This dataset will give you an overall view of how profitable your production line is. Let's check it on the basis of the use case. The described example shows a small electronics production line with full production stages, where the processors are both employees and machines. All times of objects have been assigned according to how the individual operations are performed. The intention will be to check how the purchase of additional equipment will affect the costs and profitability of the investment. Let's save our simulation model as a snapshot. Let's add 2 additional machines with workers to the testing area and the operator zone. Set the same input times and save the snapshot. Load the first snapshot and run a simulation. After simulation ends, export CSV and the template. Open a template and import the CSV file. Set source rates. For our example, the cost of one part will be $2. Set processor rate and buffer rates. Let's assume a labor cost of $15 an hour and an energy cost of $1 an hour. Ideally, keep the template file minimized and jump to the second snapshot. Let's repeat the steps of running the process and exporting new data. Open a new template file, then import the second CSV file. Set the same cost rates, but this time we will add the initial cost of 2 extra machines. The cost of the new equipment is $3,000 each. From the Production Costs tab, you can see that the elapsed time to produce the target number of pieces has decreased by 39%, which means that in the long term we have increased production by 64%. This had a direct impact on reducing the production costs of one item. In this way, we increased the production efficiency. Let's see how it affected the return on investment and summarize it to a couple of bullet points. For each request, we assume that we can sell the entire range of products at $10 a piece for each order. In this example, by adding 2 machines, we will return our investment in almost 1 hour. With continuity of production after the first day, we will double ROI. For a 2 years invested span, we will almost triple annualized ROI after 1 week. On an annual basis, we will triple the net profit from production. We can plan our next step, reduce the price of the final product, or leave it for greater profits. Because of many variables coming from the production line, the app will help you forecast, plan, implement, and review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next use case video.